that this is where we find the mistake of many of the callers today. From the writers, present day writers, those that think أنهم يكتبون عن الإسلام, that they're writing about Islam, وعن الدعوة, and about da'wah, ويمدحون الإسلام مدحا كثيرا في محاضراتهم وفي كتبهم وهذا حق. لكن ما هو الإسلام أولا؟ Yani what do? They explain, right? These are writers. Islam is azim, Islam is great. You should follow Islam. Islam will save you. But you don't explain what is Islam. What is Islam? Yani even for the Muslims, ya ikhwan, Allah yubarak fikum, many of them don't understand what is Islam. Go to them, ask them, what is Islam? They'll say, oh, Islam is good. You should be Muslim. You should practice Islam. Tayyib, what is Islam? Well, Islam is good. You should practice Islam. No, tell me, what is Islam? What is Islam? Yani there was this, I was sitting with the Tableeghi one time in New Jersey. I was sitting with the Tableeghi to refute the Tableeghi. I wasn't sitting with the Tableeghi to just sit with the Tableeghi. So we were refuting Jamaa'at ut-Tableegh in the area. So we had some of the Tableeghis. They pulled us to the side. It was myself and another brother, right? And they all came together. It was about 5 or 6 of them. And it was from their leaders in the area. Why are you refuting Jamaa'at ut-Tableegh? There's so many other evils around here. The Barelviya, the Sufiya, they're here. Refute them. Why refute us? So we said, Jazakallah khair. We refute them and we refute you. We refute the both of you. You're both upon dalala. Tayyib. So they were speaking about this. Oh, we give da'wah. One of them. I give da'wah to Allah. I call to iman. Tayyib, mashallah, you call to iman. What is iman? Well, I call to it. I call to iman. Tayyib, how long you been with Jamaa'at ut-Tableegh? I've been with Jamaa'at ut-Tableegh 15 years. Khuruj, I've been going and I've traveled the world and I've done khuruj, oh, okay, mashallah. What do you call to? Iman. I call to iman. Tayyib, mashallah, what is iman? No, well, I call to it. I tell the people, iman, believe. Tayyib, what are you calling them to? Tell me, what are you calling them to? Do you know what Tawheed is? Yes, I know what Tawheed is. What is Tawheed? Oh, Tawheed is that, Allah created us. And He provides for us 15 years. For 15 years, you've been calling the people to this. The people already believe in this. You're wasting your time. Yani, you need to know the haqiqah of something, the reality of something if you're calling to it. Barakallahu feekum. The Shaykh, barakallahu feekum, he says this is not enough. It's not enough, barakallahu feekum. لأن كل واحدة من الفرق الضالة والمنحرفة تفسر الإسلام بمذهبها. Because every one of the deviant sects, they explain Islam through their own madhab. Subhanallah. One thing you look at Shaykh Fawzani, ikhwan, this book, the reason I chose this book, right? It's a book on Tawheed and Aqeedah, right? Almost every chapter the Shaykh is bringing points on manhaj. Every chapter he's refuting someone and correcting their mistakes and warning from them. While at the same time he's teaching Tawheed. He's teaching Aqeedah. This is the way of the Salaf, barakallahu feekum. They clarify the haqq, but along with clarifying the haqq, they clarify the batil at the same time. وَيُنَزِّلُونَ هَذَا الْمَدْحِ وَهَذَا الثَّنَاءَ عَلَى مَذْهَبِهِمْ. So what do, right? They say, Islam is great. Islam is great. Then you say, what is Islam? They say, my madhab is Islam. So really what they're praising is what? Their madhab. Really what they're praising is their madhab. فَلَا يَكْفِي أَنَّنَا نَمْدَحُ الْإِسْلَامِ وَنُثْنِي عَلَيْهِ فَقَط. It's not enough that we should praise Islam, right? And sing the praises of it alone. لَا بُدَّ أَن تُبَيِّن مَا هُوَ الْإِسْلام. It is a must that we should clarify what is Islam. مَا هِيَ حَقِيقَةُ الْإِسْلام. What is the reality of Islam? الَّذِي يُنْجِي مِنَ الْكُفْرِ. That which saves you from disbelief. وَيَدْخُلُ فِي التَّوْهِيد. And enters you into Tawheed. وَيُنْجِي مِنَ النَّارِ. And saves you from the fire. وَيَدْخُلُ فِي الْجَنَّةِ. and enters into the Jannah. وَمَا هِيَ نَوَاقِضُ الْإِسْلَامِ. What is it that negates Islam? This is the must, right? Do you only tell the people what will enter you into Islam, but then you don't tell them what will take you out of Islam? No, right? Because if you do this, what happens? He will be in Islam one day, out of Islam the next day. In Islam one day, out of Islam the next day. Right? So, it's mandatory, barakallahu fikum ya akhwan, that where we teach the arkan of al-Islam, the arkanul iman, we also teach nawaqidul Islam. What will take you out of Islam? Be aware. Don't do these things that will take you outside of Islam. Be aware of bid'ah. That's not from Islam. We need to clarify both of these things.